Exactly 4 months on from their date in the Coppa Italia final, Milan and Bologna meet again. Can the rossoneri exact revenge, or do Bologna have the psychological edge after their famous win at the Olimpico? There's no trophy on the line tonight, but 3 points, with both Milan and Bologna seeking to build on wins against Lecce and Como, respectively. Milan's new number 12, Adrien Rabiot, making his first appearance for the club, and he does so alongside fellow Frenchman Fofana. There's also a spot in Milan's midfield for Luka Modric, who turned 40 earlier this week. Loftus-Cheek plays once again behind lone forward Santi Jimenez. Now, Vincenzo Italiano is missing a number of high-profile names. However, he can rely upon Bologna's top marksman from last season, Riccardo Orsolini. The Italy international is out to hurt Milan once again, and just as he has done on his past 2 visits here to the rossoneri. And we are underway. Bologna playing from left to right. Can they do it again against Milan as they did 4 months ago? Now Fofana. He spotted his fellow countryman. Here is Rabiot. Goes out either for a corner or a throw-in. Here goes Modric. Headed away by Santi Castro. Pavlovic, nice work. Still with Modric. And Milan have another corner.
He knows Italiano that now AC Milan's got a real physical threat on that balls.
Modric wins it back. Santi Jimenez for Loftus-Cheek. Now Santi Jimenez on the burst. Still Santi Jimenez. Saved by Skorupski and then away by Lewis Ferguson.
Yeah, brilliant by Jimenez. Winning the ball back and immediately find the room to strike. Jimenez is doing so well. I think nutmegging Ferguson to great piece of skill.
There's Loftus-Cheek. Ferguson wins it. Here is Cambiaghi. Orsolini may fall kindly here for Cambiaghi. It does! But the arm goes up, the flag goes up.
Not sure if Cambiaghi is in an offside position because it looks like he's coming from behind. Let's see if Bologna winger, yes, he's offside. AC Milan defenders walked well.
Now Gabbia, that with Mike Mignon, that's a poor clearance. Very nearly straight to Orsolini. Shaky moment there. Now Rabiot. Rabiot runs into trouble. Now Cambiaghi, but Bologna stopped in their tracks.
Milan got lucky here that Orsolini couldn't control the ball.
Rabiot just shielding the ball. Estupinian has to be attentive, as does Tomori, both on yellow cards. Fabian. Here's Santi Castro for Orsolini. And it's still there. And Luka Yanis with the follow-up effort. Mike Mignon made the initial save. Milan couldn't clear it. And Bologna have won a corner.
Yeah, here Fabian is asking Orsolini some question about his position. You can see here, he's onside.
And here he is, Salamakers. Cutting inside. Estupinian could be in here. Still Estupinian off the post.
You called it, Thomas. Goal was coming for AC Milan again. Salamakers spot a good run by Rabiot. He's forcing Zortea to stay really narrow with Egem. And then that's some effort. Unlucky from AC Milan number 2.
Freuler. Santi Castro. Cambiaghi trying to dance his way through. Santi Castro. Zortea. Fabian! Couldn't hit the target. Estupinian. We've got another corner. The Rossoneri. Once again, it's going to be Modric to take. Plenty to aim for. Plenty of towering figures for the Croatia international to aim for. Modric. Flicked on and sliding in there at the back post was Santi Jimenez.
And again, Loftus-Cheek attacking the front post area, flicking the ball, and then AC Milan player too late. And now the counter is forcing Salemakas to pick the yellow card. But huge chance for the Rossoneri.
The half-time whistle. It's all square at the break. Jeers and whistles flying around the San Siro. Very entertaining first part of the first half, and then a real drop in terms of the intensity and the excitement levels. Estupinian coming closest to getting the opening goal as he rattled the post with his strike earlier in the first half. At the break then, it is all goalless here. Milan 0, Bologna 0.
Questa è la bellezza che puoi vivere insieme a noi. MSC Crociere, in viaggio verso la bellezza.
Hello again and welcome back to the San Siro, where it's currently goalless between Milan and Vincenzo Italiano's Bologna. Italiano, the man who ended their half-a-century wait for a major piece of silverware. You rejoin us as Conny De Vinter is getting ready to make his Milan debut tonight. And we're back underway then. Has Mike Magnon got a problem here? Has he picked up an injury? It looks like Pietro Terracciano then will make his Milan bow tonight. Former Fiorentina man will be thrown into the fray here. So the captain is off, and they're hoping it's nothing serious, of course, with the matches coming thick and fast. Milan also have Coppa Italia action. Oh, it's given away. Modric. Fofana. Can Milan capitalise? Here is Santi Jimenez. Drags it wide.
It's a good chance, but look if Salemakas takes a gamble and attack the back post area. He's gonna score the easiest tap in his life.
Modric, Loftus-Cheek. He's found some space in between the lines. Salamakers, one-on-one here. His opposite number. Salamakers across, and there he is, Luka Modric! This game needed something special. And in the week that he celebrated his 40th birthday, Luka Modric shows age is no barrier and gets his first goal for the club.
Like the fine wine, Thomas. Brilliant play from AC Milan. Loftus-Cheek receiving the ball into the pocket, waiting the right moment to serve Salamakers. And that's astonishing awareness from the Belgians, spotting Modric run. Perfect pass, and then what about the finish from the Croatian start? The Ballon d'Or. Please don't stop to play football ever, Modric.
Bologna responded with a double change. Juan Miranda on for Lico Yanis and Federico Bernardeschi. Bologna's number 10 coming on for Fabian. Miranda away. Tomori. Lukumi took his eye off the ball. Salamakers. Santi Menez, and Hegem recovers well. Santi Menez. Here's Pulisic. Now Samuele Ricci! Really unlucky. He thought he'd scored his first goal for the club, Samuele Ricci.
Brilliant, but Thomas, look his first touch to strike properly the ball, and here, no touch by Skorupski.
There is Samuele Ricci, Salamakers. Santi Menez, Ricci. Past Cambiaghi. He's found Tomori. Tomori here for Santi Jimenez, and Skorupski's done well there.
That was brilliant. Look, this ball. Not sure if he's in offside position, but that's brilliant by AC Milan. And a bit of unluck for Jimenez as well, but he's doing a great game.
That's awkward for Skorupski. Heavy pass by Hegem, and it's a poor clearance. Salamakers. Ricci. Good block by Lukumi. Again, a wayward pass. Just struggling to clear their lines here, Bologna.
Yeah, again, teams are creating their own troubles. And here, this player reading again the game so well.
Modric curls it in, and there's the header from Conny de Vinter. Modric set up a goal last week. Piecing the play together, Rabiot, cheeky little flick for Estupiñán. Didn't quite read it though, the Ecuadorian. Now Pulisic. Lovely work from Pulisic. No penalty though, says the referee. Bernardeschi. Poke through. Here is Freuler. It's blocked. Corner.
Good job by Bernardeschi, and Freuler again.
Again, break down the... Stop the clock a little bit. And Dalinga was very underwhelming, I have to say, last season. Pulisic. Must be two. Santi Jimenez now round the keeper and off the frame of the goal.
Yeah, you can see he's feeling the pressure, because from there you bet everything for him to score, but no, he panics a bit. But you can see that was a chance. That was a fantastic ball by Pulisic.
Still time left on the clock for Bologna. They've just got to keep believing. Just need that one chance. It's Zortea from distance. It was always rising.
And heard this round of applause for Jimenez. That's what you need in this particular moment. Love from your own fan.
Just missing the goal tonight to make it a praise him on his performance, and it's another Milan debut. Modric. Salamakers looking for the new boy. Salamakers looking to win it back. Great work rate. Pulisic. Nkunku has only just come on here, the Frenchman. And has he won a penalty? He has. Talk about an instant impact. He's not even been on the pitch 1 minute and he's already won a penalty for his new team.
It's all about confidence, Thomas, because you can see that Jimenez is under pressure, but this boy, first couple of seconds on the par for his new team, is making the impact. That's a wonderful ball again by Pulisic. Maybe we can question about not on-ball touch. Here doing what he does best, looking, pulling his body in between Lukumi and the ball, reacting well here.
And the referee has been called across here to the monitor. We have an on-field review. So this penalty could actually be chalked off here. The referee's going to have another look at it here. The chance to see whether his initial call was the right one or not. Waiting to hear from the referee.
A seguito di revisione, il numero 8 del Bologna non commette alcun fallo. Decisione finale, revoca del calcio di rigore.
So according to the referee, after taking another look at it, there was no challenge, no contact, shall we say, no foul by Freuler on Nkunku. Well, Allegri, ironically, saying bravo, bravo, well done to the match officials here. And we've seen this before from Massimo Allegri. He does tend to get hot under the collar. In fact, his last game in charge of Juventus in the cup final
Can we say,
2024.
Can we say, Thomas, that we missed Allegri in Serie A?
Certainly puts on a show, let's put it that way. Almost put on another striptease as well. The jacket was off. Wants help, Conny De Vinter. And he gets a bit of help from the assistant as well. And a good view of it. Of course, De Vinter deserves credit, shielding the ball well, then actually drawing in the foul.
Yeah, but was going into troubles there. Nobody was showing for the ball. Had to wait. Even Terracciano, I think, was not giving De Vinter an option.
A first goal in Milan colours for Luka Modric. The difference between Milan and Bologna. The Rossoneri do exact revenge then for their Coppa Italia final defeat 4 months ago. Back-to-back wins for the Rossoneri. Final score here at San Siro. Milan 1, Bologna 0.